everyone, I'm Helmi.
And I'm Eva, welcome to R.age.
Yes, in today's program, we're going to be seeing some very sexy women.
Yep, that's right. I was at the arena on Tuesday night for the Miss Earth Singapore 2008 competition. It was the final round for the ladies who spent months preparing for the final round.
Where is the arena, by the way?
It's at Clarke Quay.
Clarke Quay?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm excited. Let's roll the video.
You may have seen some of the island's most beautiful women strutting down the catwalk at the Miss Earth Singapore 2008 swimsuit competition held just a few weeks back. But tonight is the most important night for the 18 beautiful girls vying for the title Miss Earth Singapore 2008. So here we are at the arena to talk to some of the girls before the coronation ceremony starts, and this year's beauty pageant queen is crowned.
Actually, I'm a student, currently studying in Singapore Polytechnic.
So Carol, you're 24. Tell us, what do you do when you're not campaigning for the environment?
I work as an engineer. Yeah, and I like to cycle and rollerblade at East Coast Park.
What's your occupation?
Okay, I'm now a preschool educator. In this line for 5 years. Yes, I do.
I'm still studying. Yes, I'm taking my diplomas in counseling psychology at Academy of Certified Counselors.
You've attended many environmentalism seminars and everything. What do you learn from them?
The main thing is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Like what we did in the mangrove. There we go, pick up the dirty objects, like, people just throw their helmets inside the sea. Yeah, so we pick up and, something we have to be aware that we really have to reduce on the amount of things that, harm the earth, create really dangerous environment between Mother Earth and us.
I learned what the SEC and the NEA are doing, and which is more on the currently on the local scene right now, and MRT, and there's a lot of corporations currently going green. It's like the green revolution is sort of taking place locally, and I think that's a really good thing, and that's why I joined the pageant. Yeah.
Okay, for me, now then I realize that every degree increases in the temperature, there's adverse consequence to the whole environment.
I find it very amazing that a glass takes about 500 years to be, Yes, correct, decompose. Yeah.
And a plastic bag takes like 20 years to be decomposed as well. What have you done that's green?
Personally, I recycle at home. Yeah, it's sort of a house rule actually. Implemented by my aunt. Yeah.
It's very strict. You must recycle.
Yes. Yeah. Otherwise, she won't be very happy, and it won't be good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you think like everyday Singaporeans, right, can do their bit for the environment?
I think every little bit counts. They could like partake in the cleanup, the mangrove swamp cleanup that we went to. Yeah, I think that's really meaningful, and get them to understand what it takes and what it means to really like get their hands dirty and recycle and clean up the beach. Yeah.
Through this experience, it really taught me a lot of things. Like, how cruel are we as a human?
What do you think that Singaporeans can do to live greener lives?
For me, I hope that Singaporeans will be more environmental friendly in the way they buy things. Because I do find that Singaporeans, they buy a lot of things on impulse. Yes.
I find that plastic bags, a lot of people like to take a lot of plastic bags, and after they go home, they will throw it away. So now they're coming up with this campaign, the reusable bag, like I am not a plastic bag, I can be reused, that kind of thing. Yeah, so actually most of the places like Kafu, NTUC, they have started it. So I think everybody can take part in it, and we can try to reduce the plastic bag, which can affect our environment.
What would you guys do if you won the title Miss Earth Singapore 2008?
Okay, for me, if I won for this year Miss Earth, I would like to organize more campaigns, especially in schools, to educate the children of today. Yeah.
If you won Miss Earth Singapore 2008, what would you do to spread this message, or how would you save the Earth?
Okay, if I am the Miss Earth later on, I will use what I can do, through friends, to relationships between families, and I believe that I'm able to teach young kids and teach them how to start to save the earth from young, and that's it.
Teaching the kids, educating them on environmental messages. That would be your goal.
For me, I'm into fashion design, so I would like to organize like a fashion show using recycling stuff, or maybe start a line using cotton and not like leather and stuff like that.
What are you feeling like before the event? I mean, it's minutes to the event.
It's really quite exciting. The tempo is really high right now. All the girls are very excited. There's like 4 change of outfits, so it's going to be a really big chaotic mess inside the changing room.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to ask out of curiosity, how do you feel like wearing bikinis right now and walking down the catwalk and everyone's fully clothed?
Yeah, it's not very comfortable at first, especially during the full dress rehearsal. Yeah, everyone is like, oh my god, I'm so exposed. So you could go like safety pins and tapes and everything, yeah.
Let the show begin.
I believe you were expecting me. Let's dance. To the beat of the rhythm of the night. Now the rhythm. Forget about the worries on your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a big, big round of applause. Come on. They have worked very, very hard for tonight. Miss Earth 2008 to bring you more awareness tonight.
Has got you going crazy. It's time to get out. Step out into the street where all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I know a place where we can dance the whole night away, and it's called the Moulin Rouge. Oh, just come with me and we can shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine once music starts. Oh, yeah. The beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. The worries on your mind. We can leave them all behind. The rhythm of the night.
So who are you supporting? Who are you rooting for? Scream!
So that was the first half of Miss Earth.
Yeah.
What do you think, Helmi, about the girls?
I think the costumes were really cheesy.
Ah,
Yeah, when they
You didn't think they
were
were
when they
cute?
were like dancing, and then the big flower flops up and down.
okay.
Didn't you think? I mean, I'm wondering who made them wear
I
it.
think that they were very brave to have stood in a club at night in a bikini. I mean,
I-
that's in
it's
my
a
opinion.
pageant. It's a pageant. All the girls have to do it if they want to be part of a pageant. So I don't. Yeah, I don't particularly.
Anyways,
So, but what do you think of the costumes?
what did I think of the costumes? I really do think that they're brave. The costumes, okay lah, not bad, I guess.
I mean, you would wear them?
I wouldn't wear it, but I think those girls pulled it off.
If you were to join a pageant, you would wear those costumes?
I don't think I would join a pageant,
Why
so
not?
I don't think so.
You're an attractive girl. Why
Thanks,
shouldn't you
Helmi.
join?
Okay, anyways, the purpose of Miss Earth is because they're like Earth-friendly ambassadors. So they're going to promote like environmentalism, and that's part of their duty. So to go around and teach the kids and in various countries how to be more environmentally friendly. So that's the reason for Miss Earth, you know, and not Miss like Singapore. Or,
Okay, but why, were these girls particularly environmentally conscious when you spoke to them? Did you get the impression that they really cared about the environment, or were they just there?
Okay,
Just
well,
for-
I interviewed some of the girls, and they seemed very passionate about the environment, and they
good.
admitted that, you know, previously they didn't really think much about the environment, they didn't know much about what was happening in the world, but when they joined the competition and they went for seminars, because part of their duties is that they have to be trained, they have to get their hands dirty and go into the mangroves and clean up and everything, and they realized that, oh my gosh, this is like an ailing earth, and we have to look after the world that we live in, because we only have one world. So it was quite nice to see
Okay.
the passion in them.
So in other words, they actually become more environmentally conscious by joining the pageant.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Okay,
guess
then
so.
then it's a good cause. Well, let us know what you think about the girls this year. Is there anyone in particular that you liked? Send in those comments while we take a short break.
Yeah. But stay tuned, because after the break, we have more from the Miss Earth Singapore pageant, including the winner for this year.
Yay, the winner! Yay!